Hello, my name is Etholdir and welcome back to another World Painter tutorial. In this episode we are going to make a volcano on this little island down here. So let's zoom in a bit first. And for a volcano you can use any brush, but if you've got a really pointy one, that is especially useful, because what you're gonna do, you can just make it very big. At first you're gonna start raising this point until it's a little bit higher. Let me just get my view, 3D view, so that we know how this area will sort of look. So yeah, it's not very accurate, of course, accurate, so I'm having trouble with talking today. So yeah, you can see this is becoming a mountain, but it's not a very nice shape for a mountain per se. So what you want to do then is add with some other brushes, some broader brushes, you want to add a more mountainous look to it, so that it actually has roots all over the island, going into the sea probably. Because you can see that this will look a lot nicer, and it creates a nicer island actually as well, because it will create this very rough terrain for you to walk on, and I think that pretty much suits the terrain that you would expect around a volcano. So I'm actually gonna make the entire island this mountainous, this rough terrain that really is harsh to live on, just because I think that's a quite interesting take on the entire map. I'm even gonna do some on the mountain, so that the mountain itself turns a little bit rougher, and it might be a little bit higher even. So you can see that there are multiple tops on the mountains. That's actually a very good thing. I'm just gonna raise this little part here. I just really want a rough terrain on this island, and once we've done that, what we want to do next is actually create the volcano. So we go back to a very round brush. You can even take the standard brushes for this, and you're just gonna go to the top of your volcano, and you're gonna go and create a shape downwards, because that will create your volcano. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make it slightly bigger as I hold it, and then I'm gonna stop. And the only way to check if this actually succeeded is basically to go in game, of course, and see if it worked the way you wanted. What you will have probably is that there will be water inside of it, because you go down a lot. What you can do then is take, I think it's this one. So, and if I go like that over there, then there will be no more water in there. But you can see on this map is that it looks pretty rough, and of course that's the way you want your volcano to actually look. So the rest, as for the lava and such, you can add nice streams in game of lava dripping out of the volcano, or maybe even bursting out of it. I don't know. You have this tool which allows you to kind of place some lava inside the volcano. Be careful with it though, and always check in game if it worked out the way you wanted it to work out. So now that we have a volcano, let's look at the rest of the map. What else do we want? Of course, we want some beaches. So we take out a sand brush. We take out any brush you want. We will do intensity, turn it up higher, and we will at or below 67, something like that. Depends on how high your land is, and you can always change it, of course, if you notice that it isn't the way you wanted it to be. Because if I would do this, it's way too much. Don't think that my brush is working correctly the way it should be working, at or below. So yeah, like this. So if I go over this island, you will see that only on the sides of the island we'll get the sand, and now you can see that over here only on the sides. But of course here, because this is an island that also has stuff inwards, we only want sand on the outside of it. And yeah, you might want some on some of these islands. You want to have some more sand maybe, but you definitely don't want it all over the place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it around the mountain a bit, and I'm gonna make a beach here, and of course here we do want a beach over this side, but of course we don't want one on the cliffs, because we want those to be rocky. We do want beaches on this side, but not entirely though. So I'm just gonna have like transition from sand into grass here. So yeah, I think this is quite enough beaches for this map. So anyway guys, what else do we need to do? We should add some stone to the sides of the cliffs. Same goes for the mountains, as we did the mountains. Just put your intensity a little bit lower, that it is not too stony, and then we just go over the sides of these cliffs, painting in some stone to make them a little bit, yeah, more realistic, because they wouldn't be all green. And yeah, then we've got our stony cliffs, we've got our sandy beaches. The only thing that we need is the custom trees, and that will be the next tutorial. And after that I will finish up the map in game a little bit, add some extra details to it, and then it will be up for download for you to play on. So anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys next time.